Not all anxious dogs shake or bark. Some suffer in complete silence, and most owners never notice. If your dog does any of these things, they may be anxious, even if they seem calm on the surface. Dogs don't always show anxiety the way humans expect them to. In fact, some dogs go out of their way to hide their stress because they're trying to be good or because they've learned over time that being quiet means their pain gets ignored. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these silent signs of anxiety and, more importantly, how to help your best friend feel safe and secure again. So, what's one of the most overlooked signs of anxiety in dogs? It's when they suddenly stop moving. They just freeze. Their body goes stiff, their eyes stay wide open, and they don't blink very much. You might mistake this for calm behavior, but it's not. This is your dog holding their breath, trying to process a threat, and hoping to avoid making a stressful situation even worse. It's a classic fight, flight, or freeze response, and in this case, they've chosen to freeze. Next, have you ever noticed your dog licking their lips when there's no food in sight? Or yawning over and over, even when they're not tired? This isn't just a quirky habit. And it's definitely not boredom. This is a stress release mechanism. Dogs use these small, seemingly insignificant movements to calm themselves down when they feel overwhelmed. Think of it as their way of taking a deep breath to manage their internal pressure. Another huge, yet subtle, sign is avoiding eye contact. An anxious dog will often deliberately turn their head away from you or from whatever is making them uncomfortable. They'll look at the ground, stare at a wall, or suddenly seem fascinated by a random spot on the carpet. This is their non-confrontational way of saying, "I don't feel safe right now, please give me space." They are trying to de-escalate the situation and communicate their discomfort without being aggressive. And what about a dog that suddenly starts hiding or, on the flip side, becomes your shadow? Some anxious dogs will seek out confined spaces, crawling under a bed or behind the sofa. Others will become incredibly clingy, refusing to leave your side and following you from room to room. Both of these behaviors, though opposite, come from the exact same emotion, fear, whether they're seeking solitude or seeking your protection. It's a form of emotional survival. It's not bad behavior, it's a cry for help. Anxiety also loves to show up when the house gets quiet, especially at night. You might notice your dog pacing back and forth, constantly changing sleeping spots, or waking up frequently throughout the night. A stressed dog's mind is always on high alert, which means they can't fully relax and enter a deep state of sleep, even when they're physically exhausted. This restlessness is a clear indicator that something is troubling them. Finally, pay attention to repeated behaviors. Does your dog spin in circles, scratch obsessively when they don't have an itch, or lick their paws raw? These are often called displacement behaviors. They are repetitive actions that help a dog cope with internal anxiety, almost like a nervous tic in humans. While it might look harmless or even a little quirky, it's a physical outlet for their mental distress. So, why do so many of us miss these signs? Most people think anxiety has to be loud barking, whining, or destructive chewing. But these quiet signs are so much easier to miss, and in the long run, they can be more dangerous. A silently anxious dog often doesn't get the help they need until that chronic stress boils over and turns into a more serious health issue or even aggression. The good news is you can help. The first step is to observe, not correct. When you see these signs, resist the urge to punish or yell. Instead, try to create a more predictable and safe environment. Gentle voices, consistent daily routines, and providing a designated safe space, like a crate with a comfy blanket, can work wonders. Patience and understanding will reduce your dog's anxiety far more effectively than any command. Ever will, your dog doesn't need to be loud to be struggling. In fact, the quiet signs are often the ones that matter most. If this video helped you understand your dog a little better, please subscribe to our channel. Because our dogs are always communicating with us. Even when they don't make a sound. Thanks for watching.